What's all Lily? Mark, you good? Proceed. You good?
Also rocket money.
Oh, good. What's all Lily?
Rocket up here. What's wrong? Rocket. So nice. Your phone device.
Alright, everybody, welcome back to the YouTube channel. So today this is a story time about my first time that I got seriously drunk, right? It's nothing special, but I just thought I would share it and give my little thoughts on underage drinking. So my parents wasn't strict, but they were serious. Like everybody know it was normal, but they would try their best to teach the best example and be serious about it. So they never used to talk to me. They never had to talk to me about drinking, right? But I just assumed, based on the way it was, that they wouldn't like the idea. Because like my dad used to drink, and he stopped just to set an example for us. This taking part around carnival time, and just in case you didn't know, it had this thing called Juve, which is a huge street party that is have on Carnival Monday, and they have it in almost all the major cities. And yeah, it's just have everybody just be out there. They start 4 o'clock in the morning, go until 10, and it's plenty whining, well, dancing and drinking, and everybody just be loose and free. At least back then, that's how it was. And I was 16 years old, and this is my second Juve, right? I never used to go and think when I was a child, but the first time was real good. So I really looking forward to the second time. And normally, what we just do, well, I say normally, the first time what we do is we spend the night by one of the neighbors, because always we're good friends and thing, and real lime and thing in the night, and then 4 o'clock in the morning, everybody gets up and we go Juve, enjoy with time, and then, come back home. And it just so happened that this Juve fall on one of the neighbors' birthday. So we decided we'll spend the night by him. At 12 o'clock when it hit, it's gonna be his birthday. We lime. And then on Juve, we celebrate the birthday in Juve there. Now everybody there is around the same age, and it just had one adult. So when we reached, they say they're gonna go for KFC, right? I didn't know anything about drinking on an empty stomach. And as the type of friend that when I come over and my lips peeling and I looking thirsty, and your mother asks if I want something to drink, I will smile with my cracked up lips and be like, no thanks, I drank something yesterday. I was pretty ashamed like that. So when they asked if I want KFC, I was like, nah, I good. And they buy their food and we went to get alcohol, and that was it. It was one of the big bottles of vodka and crown water to chase, yeah. Now, I have nothing against drinking, As a man who, I wouldn't judge anybody, but if I don't want to do something, I'm not gonna do it, right? They used to drink before and saying I never used to drink with them. I don't think I ever drank heavy before, I taste it and that's it. So 10 o'clock reach, and we just in the room, just vibes in, talking, laughing and thing. And I was actually messaging a girl from my class, right? Just a normal friend. So we'll call her Snooky as a nickname. And next thing you know, the fellas is like, they can't wait, so they're gonna open the vodka now. And I was like, I'll just take a thing just to experience it, because I never experienced it before, and I always hear in stories. So let me just experience it once, and just a slight thing. And as soon as I realized, okay, this is what drunk is, I'll just stop for the night. Well, I take my first cup, and that was like a 1/8 of vodka, 6/8 of crown water. The taste was nothing special, honestly. The crown water I find would be better by itself. I get a little burning sensation, but I didn't feel drunk. I drink it down, not fast, but not slow, and I finish it, and I still was drunk. So I was like, what? My tolerance are real high or something, why am I not feeling it? So I was like, oh, fizzy, let me get next cup there. So I drink one more. I don't really notice it much. I drink another. And now it now started to kick in a little bit. I was feeling a little tipsiness, but I didn't know if this was it, I was like, this all? And I didn't get up yet, right? All this time I sit down. And I was like, you know what? Let me just get it feeling quick. And so I went ahead to be drinking a whole set of cups for the rest of the night. So I asked for the bottle. I poured like half the cup of vodka and a little more than quarter the cup of crown water. And then I don't really remember anything else for the night. Honestly, it was just, I remember that. And next thing I remember was the waking me up 4 o'clock to get ready for Juve. However, while I was drunk, I was still talking to Snooki, and I ended up sending her voice notes on WhatsApp. Now I didn't listen to these voice notes until the following day after everything happened, and I listened to it, and apparently this is what happened. Basically, she mentioned that she could try setting me up with her friends, and I was already promoting it. She was saying how she have a nice friend for me, she's single, and she know how to make roti, she know how to cook. Think to wife. So I was like, and this is how I sound. Roti? Here she come, we have roti, we have gogishi, all kind of roti down here. Like some kind of freak. And then later on the night, well, a few months before this, I had my heart broken by a girl from school. So I was like, and it had this one girl that like get away, and I could have been with you, but I let she get away, and I was real tooting and sounding sad about it. And when my friends listened to me sending these voices, and all of them just laughing at me. And that is why my friends end up taking my phone, so I wouldn't be able to message anybody anything that I don't mean.
My phone did what?
And from what my neighbor said, at a certain point, I get up during the night, pull my pants down, and I take a piss right there in the room on the carpet. Yeah. And even later on, like around 1 o'clock, I was feeling to vomit, so they carry me outside. Now, I tell you, my dad's serious, right? Everybody know that they say he real strict. And where I spend the night from is directly opposite the house, my house. But it's 1 o'clock in the morning, right? No worries, I safe. Well, I went to vomit, and 1 o'clock in the morning, my dad now pulling in the driveway to my house. So my neighbors see the van coming, and they rush me down the garage by them in pitch darkness to hide me. So my dad saw them, all of them outside, and asked how come they're up so late. So they say they're just breezing out, relaxing, and he asked if I went to sleep already. All of them was like, yeah, Mark knocked out long a good while ago. And that was that. Now, 4 o'clock in the morning, they waking me up to get ready to go Juve. This from now on is my memory. After the last thing I remember was drinking, and then I remember this. I don't know what was wrong with my body, but I was feeling like shit. It's have a nice tipsy where you're feeling normal, but your senses like it uncalibrated. So you're just moving like in the wind, And then it had this where everything uncalibrated. My head hurting, stomach upset, my pants wet, I don't know what's going on. So they sent me in the bathroom to take a quick shower to catch myself. So alright, I go on. Cold water kind of waking me up, so I get dressed something. And basically what happened was we went to the road, and in that 5-minute walk from his house to where Juve is, I vomit twice. And when I get there, I basically vomit like 5 minutes after I reach where people was. I mean, people vomiting is not something unusual, because everybody's be drinking and thing is in the street. And yeah, basically they ask if I good and thing. They carry me back home, and they tell me to lie down and come back when I'm feeling better. And I sleep until Juve finish. I miss the entire Juve. Now, do I regret it? No. Would I do it again? Of course not. The thing is, even if I wanted to do it again, I couldn't. Because ever since then, and that was like 4 years ago, to this day I can't even smell vodka. or any rum that's similar, as soon as I smell it, I just get upset and feel to vomit, much less to taste it. It's not a bad thing because you know it's limit my drinking. And the thing is with underage drinking or drinking in general is I don't think anything wrong with alcohol, right? But I definitely wouldn't advise underage drinking. Not because of the alcohol itself, and I think parents could agree with me that it's not that the alcohol dangerous, but the lack of responsibility. And don't take it the wrong way, it had to be your responsibility. You see, when like that event, right, when I got drunk and I couldn't remember anything could happen, and I saw my friends took care of me and make sure everything was good. Yeah, that didn't really come on to find. And it's just that when you end up drinking, you don't know if the company you with gonna take care of you or encourage you to do something reckless while in that vulnerable state. So that is something to think about. And everybody know about fake friends. And besides the danger that they could put you in, it also have the danger that you could put them in. Maybe it could be a hazard while there's a passenger, while they're driving. Maybe it could provoke the wrong people, cause something. You might even directly hurt them, physically or brutally. You know, you never know what's gonna happen. And if you think that you're 100% sure that your friend's there for you and could be responsible for you, then they definitely wouldn't care if you drink or not. Waiting a few short years or less to experience it is honestly not a big deal. And although I was saying this for underage drinking, these same points that given, you should always keep them in mind even as an adult drinker. You know, I mean, you could do whatever you want as an adult, you're ready for yourself, but you know, still take care of yourself out there. And that's it for story time. I hope everybody enjoyed the video. Thanks for watching, and I hope you like and subscribe and make sure to share. And that's it.